Yo, what's good? Today we are here to be checking out the Comfrt hoodies. I have been looking at these for a while now. I see them on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, all the time. I've just been super curious how they are. Let's check this out. So we got a Comfrt hoodie, but it was their 2024 summer collection. I saw the colors. I fell in love with the blue. I'm a big blue guy. So let's open this up and see what all we got. Before we get started to the hoodie though, it looks like we got some pictures or something going on here. Don't know why this is in here, I'll be completely honest with you. There's a QR code, I think it says, okay, so if you tag them on Instagram or something, you get 15% off your next order. Kind of nice, I guess. Another advertisement for their social medias. Wow, look at this. It says, you are enough today. Wow, that's so sweet. Today is gonna be a good day now. Thank you, Comfrt. Full seriousness though, we are gonna crack this open. These hoodies, self-proclaimed the best hoodies you can buy. I feel like everybody that sells hoodies would say that, but who knows? I'm about to find out. So these are supposedly supposed to be weighted and oversized hoodies, supposed to help with anxiety, stress relief, stuff like that. Yeah, here we go. So this is what we got right here on the front. Comfrt collection pastel edit. Pretty nice. I like it. It seems super clean. It's like that 3D kind of like gummy, like font text on it. It's not embroidered in or anything. It's like rubbery wording. Kind of cool. On top of the hoodie, I love this part. It just says Comfrt on top, sewn in rubber piece. Super nice looking. I have this issue. This is what I'm really interested to find out about these hoodies. A lot of my clothes that I get shrink, so I have to air dry them. Pretty annoying. I always get medium typically, but in order for them to stay the size I need, I have to air dry them. And then of course, whenever you air dry them, it gets all starchy. So typically I just end up throwing it back in the dryer anyhow, after the fact that it's already dry, and then it kind of breaks up the starchiness. I don't even know if that's a good thing to do. If it isn't, tell me in the comments. Yeah, so I got a large for that fact, because I was like, surely it'll probably shrink. They say they're pre-shrunk though, so we'll put that to the test. So I'm looking at it right now. It's a decent size. It looks pretty okay. I love the color of it. It's just super clean, minimalist, just nice. I like it a lot. Obviously, I bought it based off of how it looked. Their hoodies just look super nice, super modern, trendy, which is why it's all over social media. Let's throw it on. Like I said earlier, they are supposed to be oversized. I knew that going in, so hopefully, if it does shrink, it'll still fit me. Wow. The hoodie is super nice. The sleeves are long, which is kind of nice. Obviously, I could pull my arms out, but if I just let my arms hang, just like normally, it looks like this. That's kind of nice, I guess. I don't necessarily mind that. However, this is what scares me. It feels short. Like, hang on, let's try to angle this here a little bit down so you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. It just feels like it barely reaches to my waist. My waist is probably like right here. Okay, maybe it's a little longer than it feels. It looks like it's actually just a perfect fit right now, I'll be honest. I pray to God it doesn't shrink. But thoughts on the hoodie, it is a little bit heavier. It definitely, I don't know, they kind of make it seem like it's like a warm hug, embracing you and everything. To be honest, I don't feel that at all. It just feels like a heavier hoodie, but it is warm. Like that's for sure. Like I'm already starting to sweat in my room. It's definitely warm, which is nice. The hoodie is nice. One of my least favorite things about hoods, that they usually have like this lip, this part right here. It just looks so dumb, but it looks like, nope. It's still there. So I guess if you wear it, it just has to kind of be like this. I don't know. I just don't look good in hoods, bro. My hair just doesn't work with it. Yeah, so looking at myself right now in the mirror right behind this camera, I like the way it looks. I love the color of it. But the whole stress relieving part, that might be a stretch. I don't even know if that's scientifically proven. That might just be something that they say to try to sell their stuff. So far, from what I can see, how I can feel, it feels really nice. Hoodie pocket, super spacious. I've had many hoodies that are super like tight and you can like barely fit both your hands in there. No, there's like plenty of space. Even with the big sleeves, there's still plenty of space. One thing I did not mention, I am 6'1". This is a large on me. You can kind of see how it looks. But yeah, the only thing that's really bugging me are the sleeves. That's like the really only thing that's bad. Although, whenever I do get my hoodies to shrink, it is the sleeves that come back and they like barely cuff off on my wrist and it's like a perfect fit. But it's like too perfect to where it feels small, you know what I mean? But hopefully this, if it does shrink, we're gonna put it to the test. It won't be an issue. But the length actually feels pretty good. It looks nice, feels nice, it's soft. But the review's not gonna be complete until we get this thing washed and dried. I'm gonna see if it actually does shrink or not, and then we'll go from there. All right guys, so we're back, day 2. I washed the hoodie, so we're gonna see if it shrunk. Typically what I do, I said it earlier in the video, is I would just let it air dry and then dry it out after it's like starchy and stuff after it air dries. But you know, I was just like, I wanna see the real results. So I just said, screw it, and we threw it in the dryer. Did not let it air dry or anything. It was wet, threw it in the dryer, we'll see if it shrunk. So, gonna be answering, do Comfrt hoodies actually shrink? Yo guys, I think they might have done it. I actually don't think it shrinks, which is incredible. It might actually be pre-shrunk because this is exactly how it fit last time. And it looks pretty good on the length. My waist is like right here, so I don't think it shrunk at all. Wow, the hoodie still feels nice. I'm kind of in shock right now. I can't actually believe they did it. I think they're right. I think they are pre-shrunk. Wow. It might have shrunk like the tiniest bit, I'm not gonna lie, like maybe the tiniest, but the sleeves are still long. W's, guys. I can confirm I washed it and I threw it in the dryer. My first time ever, you know, throwing it on, and my first time ever washing it and drying it. Typically what would happen to me is I would get something, and then usually the first time I wash it or dry it or both, it just shrinks up on me right away. And a lot of my hoodies have actually done that, so to actually have a hoodie that hasn't shrunk like immediately, it's pretty miraculous. I'm low-key just having to start to buy a whole bunch of large things because medium is my actual size, but everything that I buy medium just keeps shrinking. And to be honest, clothes nowadays, especially depending on what brand you get, are way too expensive to just buy it and then have it shrink immediately. So I was kind of hoping that buying this in a large would kind of save me from that, but I think we're gonna be good, guys. Yeah, everything still feels brand new. The hoodie's still super soft. The rubber lettering and stuff right here still feels really nice and clean, no damage. It feels like it's not gonna fall apart. It doesn't feel cheap whatsoever. This might actually be worth the hype. It definitely gets its advertisement around. I mean, I see them freaking everywhere. This is not a partnership. This is literally just something I wanted to do out of my own curiosity. I've been buying Under Armour hoodies for years. Super nice, but they always end up shrinking in one way or another. I just don't want that anymore, bro. And this might be the future for me as far as like hoodies and stuff goes. I'm sure their pants are the same way, so I'm gonna have to check those out too. This is a non-biased opinion. I've just seen Comfrt hoodies everywhere on social media, and I want to check them out. And to my surprise, I think they are actually worth the hype that they get. I'm pretty happy, guys. I'll be seeing ya.